Hey guys, all right. I think the live stream is up and running. I hope. I'm trying to see if I can find it on the TV today. Check that out too. We start in like 7 seconds. Oh, that works. What do you know? I got it on mute so I could see all our good stuff. Still wearing a hat. I'm gonna take the hat off. I destroyed it last week. Poor hat. We're on the Knickerbocker course. I think it's just me and Matt Shore today. Thanks for coming, Matt. It's hectic trying to get this thing set up today. But we're here. We're here. We're doing it. Matt's here. He's probably pushing about 300 watts right now, and we're linked together today, all right? So this is the way some of these rides work. There's two settings. You can either, everyone rides kind of at their own, and that's why you see last week some people were way in front of me. Actually, everyone was way in front of me, and I was way back. That's because we didn't have that setting in effect. Today we have it set so that me and Matt are we're kept together, so that neither one of us can get very far. It's good and bad. It's good because we stay together, a little more social. It's bad because if one of us is doing a lot of heavy lifting and the other one isn't, you don't really see the benefit of that. So yeah, it's just the two of us. I know a lot of vacation weeks this week. A lot of people, kids are off school. Sam's off school, she's in the other room. But people are away. I get it. I don't take offense. Do what you can do. So like I said, this is Central Park on Zwift. By the way, I did not fix my tire. I was thinking about getting a new trainer tire. One of the things from last week's stream, a lot of people say was annoying, was that my tire squeaks. And it's bad for the audio. Alright, I get it. What I did do was I changed my my trainer difficulty setting. Relax, I know what you're saying. You're saying, no, but if you turn down all the difficulty, doesn't that make it easy? No, it does not. If you're on Zwift and you don't know what it is, I just recommend you look it up. Just a setting that you can change so that you shift less. You still have to put out the same amount of power to get up the hills and all that stuff. It's not, basically if you set it to 0, it's like you don't have a smart trainer. So if you hit a hill, you wouldn't even know it. So I set mine way down about 25%. Just in the hopes that maybe when I hit the hills today, the tire won't squeak. But a lot of people gave me that feedback and that advice to go get a trainer tire. I appreciate that. I'm looking into it. So I did ride this course the other day just to see how it was. It's pretty tough, not gonna lie. There's a section kind of towards the middle, maybe about 8 miles in, 7 miles in, where it gets really steep. Like 15 to 17% grade. Those are hard hills. It took me about 52 minutes to complete the course last time. So hopefully we'll get it right about there. Cool, it's actually pretty legit to Central Park until you get to the overhead stuff that they built for the hell of it. But I think we're got the reservoir on the left. I used to run around that in real life when I lived in New York. So it's kind of neat seeing, similar, I guess familiar territory. I think we just passed the Guggenheim on the right. I know these things. I used to live here. So me and Matt were going back and forth as to whether or not it makes sense to keep us together on these rides. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. You can see he's kind of barreling ahead here, but he can't get very far. On all these rides though, one of the things is you get points for how many miles you go, right? So when you see me click over to 2 miles, I'll get like 30 points, which goes towards my leveling up to level 26. So if you're tethered to somebody else and you're going harder and he's pulling you back, that's going to affect your output, your ability to level up. Look at that, only 13 miles to go. Nothing. I think I'm fired up today. I've been up over 200 watts this whole time. It's actually a real lot for me. I don't feel too bad though. Put out a podcast today. I know some of you guys on my case because I hadn't put one out this week. I'm on it. It's the audio dropped earlier today. The video's compiling, and I need my computer for this, so I couldn't exactly upload it. I'll upload it after today's ride. Don't tell Stephanie, plastic bottle. Don't tell her. All right, here we are in the back here. So it's the back of Central Park. In real life, this hill, well, you hear it, this hill sucks. It's called Harlem Hill. I have a client that lives in New York, and I send him running on this every once in a while. It's doing good, Rock. It sticks out. So that's legit right there. That's real life. That really does exist, which is kind of neat. How do we get Zwift to do the Lake Placid course? That's what they should come up with next. Come on, guys, create the Lake Placid course. Gotta do it. So yeah, I can tell the trainer difficulty. I've hardly shifted, and even though it's only 4 degrees here, going from like whatever I was doing, like 190 to 200 watts up to 227, that's not much. I hate this section here, but this is nothing to what's coming later. So I got it on the TV screen, and I thought maybe I'd be able to see the comment section, but I can't. So if anyone's commenting, I can't see. I gotta figure that out. So last week I ate dinner like right before I started. That was a bad idea. Today I didn't. But dinner's waiting for me as soon as I'm done. That's my motivation. See how they keep us together? No squeaking yet. Let me figure that out. Alright, we've climbed 260 feet. That's pretty good so far. I want to say it's like the Knickerbocker's maybe 1,100 total, 1,200. Is that Mike Roman's there? Not in green, but on the right there. Mike, I swear I invited you. That's not us. Yeah, that's him. Sorry. Gotta take care of my teammates. Yeah, so Zwift went and added all these little like archways and monorail trails and stuff to add some hills. Manhattan is a fairly flat island, fairly flat. If you walk it a lot, you wouldn't think it is. If you run New York City Marathon, you wouldn't think it is. Here's Mike, hanging in there, man. So he's not attached. He's not tethered to us in any way. So he's just kind of tagging along, which is cool. That's Jason Sterney of Dirt. Right on, Jason. Thank you, sir. Dude, where'd you go? Now I'm stopping. See how hard I'm pedaling? I'm stopping. Thanks, dude. So Matt just pulled a 180. Went the other direction. And now he pulled another 180. He's back, coming back all the way. Where's Mike? Did we lose Mike? He's not in the meetup. I don't know why it does that. iPhone. All right, 110 miles, nothing. 110 miles to go. Matt must be listening. Yeah, man, your guy just was going straight, turned to 180, went the opposite direction. And then all of a sudden, and I slowed down because we're attached. Oh, maybe. Maybe you did lose connection. That's what it does when you lose connection. It slowed me down. It slowed me way down even though I was pedaling hard because we were still attached. So I don't know. Weird. Hey man, I beat you on the sprint there. That's another thing though. When you keep everyone together, the sprints are useless. Oh, all right, this is where the hills come in. A little earlier than I remembered, but this is nothing. Mike's crushing us up this bad boy. I like the lime green, Mike. Yeah, it stopped him. It stopped you, Matt. You got too far ahead. Interesting. I'm trying, man. I know what's coming. There's more coming. Yeah, here you go. See, 14%, 15%. Hear the squeak coming in. Whew. All right. Squeak's not that bad. Come on, guys. But I know. Every time you hear it slip, it's a little more traction that you lost that you could have had. It would have got you going faster. Sorry, Matt. Whisked out there for a second. I was talking too much. Sam's all upset because I lost a subscriber today on YouTube. Hook me up. She judges me based on my subscribers. I think we're at 134 today. Oh, that looks frightening. Going up this thing. I don't know what Zwift was thinking building these things. Torture. And then we're going to turn left and go up again. Fun. I'm making Matt do all the work. Matt's strong, man. I'm coming. I'm coming. Come on, guys, wait up. Yeah, so I did this course 2 days ago. Coming up this stretch, that 30-day PR, that's what I did. 8:42. That ETA will change based on how much output I have. Come on. think that was most of it. Maybe a little more. I hope. Well, we're at 674 feet. Thanks for pulling me up the hill, Matt. Might be one little more here. They're ready to go steep downhill. Oh yeah, here's one more. Definitely want to beat that 842. I'm on a good track here. Then again, Matt is pulling me, so it doesn't really count. See, man, 3.4 watts per kilogram. He's crushing it. I gotta get you on the live stream. So you can see you sweat. Come on. I'm coming, Matt. I'm coming, I promise. Trying. Ah. 727. That doesn't really count. Feels good though. So the good part is we're not halfway through mileage-wise, but we're more than halfway through altitude-wise. So most of the climbing is now done. And we're gonna go down this hill. We're gonna probably notch 2 miles off in 2 minutes. Pretty cool view from there. So yeah, we did a great podcast last week. After the ride, I recorded it. Jen Bergstrom, Brian Burke, Jeff Beeson, those guys are all training for the Leadville 100. Very prestigious ultra marathon, 100 as in 100 miles. Brian and Jeff both tried it last year. Jeff got knocked out from injury. Brian just missed the cutoff because he says he was being polite to other people. He didn't want to pass people on some hill. But they're all training hard. I saw Jeff PR'd a half marathon this weekend. That means you're working hard, brother. Keep it up. Gotta see you cross that finish in August. It's like 10,000 feet of climbing. 100 miles, 10,000 feet of climbing. Man. Another interesting announcement. Matt Shore, Jacob Polzin, and I are doing a relay at Lake Placid 70.3. So if any of you guys are going to be up there racing it or whatever, we'll be up there. It'd be good to meet some of you guys. Matt's doing the bike, as you can see. That's his strength. Jacob's doing the run. And no one wanted to get in the cold water in September at 6 in the morning, so looks like that's going to be me. I'll be doing a swim. It'll be kind of, I've swam Merrill Lake a bunch of times. I made it through that swim 3 times for the full. So I've done 2 loops. So it's going to be kind of nice just doing one. I'm focusing on just getting 1 loop done. Kind of interested to see what my time's going to be. Haven't been swimming though. Got to get on that. All right. We're back in the park. I don't know where we are. So we're in the south side of the park, heading north. I think we're gonna kind of bear right and left, go up the east side, back where we were before. Big little group there. All right, more than halfway done here, guys. Good work, good work. I know Travis's mom is probably watching. I know, Travis isn't here. I shouldn't talk about his mom. That was a joke from last week. She basically said I was being a wimp for crying on the hills. Tried not to cry this time. Inside, I wanted to cry. Outside, it's just all mixes with the sweat that pours off my face. But yeah, I think it's gonna be super cool doing the relay. I think, never done one before. I like my leg, get it done nice and early. Let Matt go ride for 3-4 hours. Better not be 4 hours. That's all your training's for. I'm saying 3. What do you think, Matt? How long 1 loop on Lake Placid in a race? He might not be listening to me. I'm too tired to type. Mike, hanging tough, man. Good work. Little Zwift tip, always have a towel. Lay it on top. You don't want your sweat to get in there, everything will rust out. Also have a towel, if you have a laptop, towel on the keyboard. Gotta cover that up, even though it's far away. The sweat rolls down your nose and then you're breathing heavy and then you blow it out. The sweat goes in your keyboard. You don't want that. Little tip from ordinary marathoner. That would be bad. There are a couple climbs here in the park. It's not totally flat or anything. All right, so now we cross over to the west side. We're going up the west side. The pond to the right of us. I don't know what that is. Is that the... You guys ever see Stuart Little with the mouse? When they had the mechanical boats and they were using the mechanical boats in the lake. I wonder if that's that. Maybe it's the ice skating rink. I don't know. I used to live there. You think I would know? I don't know. little climb here. I tell you, setting it down, setting that difficulty down, it's a game changer. I'm still getting the feel of the hill, but I don't have to shift a ton. You know, it's not like I'm going up to 400, 500 watts on these things anymore. This is just nice. Sort of a nice little intermittent power interval. It's like a little tougher up here. Not too long though. All right, come on. The squeaking, the squeaking. Quads hurt bad. Come on. I could see it. It's almost there. All right. 5 more miles. We got this. So sooner or later we're going to get to go down Harlem Hill. That'll be fun. But there are some more uphills still. Sneaky ones. Like that one that we just did. I think James, is it James Powell? I think that's Matt's friend, right? I tried to invite him. He's got to follow me. But I can invite him. He's out here somewhere. He's a little bit behind us. That's cool, though. We'll get you in next week. And Mike, if you're watching, when I see J Powell, P-O-U, Pop Smurf. You get in next week. Should I call you Papa or Mr. Smurf? I don't know. Anyway. Whew. But Mike, if you're listening, when I send you the invite for the thing, you have to approve it. You have to accept it. If you accept it, then you're going to be put in the group. Yeah. Sure, answer me now, right? Glad I got his first name right. All I see is J. J Powell. Papa Smurf. Hey, that's an excellent kit you got on there, though, James. Matt, he doesn't ever wear his. Why is that, Matt? Oh, all right. Matt's level 24. Oh, there you go. There you go. Sorry. This is the downhill. It's on the back side of the Harlem Hill climb. Now it's uphill because we're going the opposite direction. I hate you. 4 miles. Get up this hill. Come on, man. I'm trying, Matt. I promise, man. I know you're pulling me. It's a good ride for me. Almost downhill. Mike flying by us. That's my fault. Come on, just get up this hill. Matt is crushing this thing. They made him stop. Three miles. Not many hills to go after this. We're getting there. How about Tokyo Marathon? What do you guys think about that? Coronavirus. So only elites in the wheelchairs are going. Everybody else out. Cancel till next year. I think that's smart. I just feel bad for you guys who trained so hard, made that your A race. That's hard. That's like it's a mental hurdle you're gonna have to deal with. It sucks. My shirt weighs like 2 tons. That's actually not true. It's not so bad. Look at that. It's gross. That's for sure. More hills, more hills. Two more miles. That's it. It's like 5 minutes. What is this? This is the south. Alright, reservoir on the left. Still got a while. So yeah, they brought us over, kind of around the north of the park to the east side, and then we came right back to the west side. Now we're going back down the west side. So we were here about 8 miles ago. Alright, 1 more mile. I can't talk anymore, guys. I'm sorry. I just want it to be over. Little snack shop. Let's pull over. No? Alright. There it is. Is that it? No, that's not it. gotta get through the last 0.3 here, Matt. I don't know why. I thought that was the end too. Good work, guys. Mike, thanks for joining us. James, saw you out there, brother. I think we lost you there somehow. Great work, man. Every Thursday night, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. If you guys want to join, look me up. You can hit me up on the YouTube. On Twitter at Ord Marathoner, O-R-D Marathoner. Look for our Facebook group. It's called Ordinary Marathoners, plural. Dying. Every Thursday night, 6:30. Podcast coming out later tonight on the video. The audio's already out. Whew. This feels good, man. Feels good. Man, I like the tether. I don't know. I like keeping everyone together. Otherwise, you'd be done. You'd be done right now. Good stuff, man. Here's the end. Here's the end. Good work. 201 watts. That's awesome for me. Awesome. I'm happy to have it over 200. It's been a while. All right, guys. Have a good one. Good night. See you guys here next Thursday. Thanks for coming, Mike.